Hey Falcons, what is going on? It's Mr. Dunn coming to you live from home with another math video. Today we are going to be talking about how to divide decimals. This is another really important skill to have. When it comes to decimals, money is the best example because it's something that we use on a daily basis, and dividing it is just another skill to have. So learning how to divide decimals is going to be really important, and I really hope you enjoy the video. Follow along. Okay, how do I divide decimals? Today we're going to be solving this question here, 36.9 divided by 0.3. Now, with most things in math, there are a few steps that will guide us through this process. I'm going to show you each step before we go ahead and answer this question. Okay, step 1. Make the divisor a whole number by moving the decimal point to the right. Step 2. Move the decimal point in the dividend to the right the same number of spaces. Step 3 is to divide just like normal. Step 4. Line up the decimal point in the quotient with the decimal point in the dividend. Here's our question that we're going to be solving. 36.9 divided by 0.3. So this is a great example of dividing decimal numbers. We're going to set it up. Our divisor, 0.3. And our dividend, 36.9. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to move the decimal point in the divisor over to the right to make a whole number. So I push that over here, making it 3. And I'm going to do the same thing, step number 2. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to move the decimal point in the dividend to the right the same amount that I did in the divisor. So here, because I moved this only one place to the right, I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, we have our question rewritten now so that the decimals are moved over. Our divisor is now a whole number of 3, and I've moved the decimal over one place to the right in the dividend as well to make it now 369. Step 3 says to divide, so I will complete this just as I know 3 fits into 3 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract that. Bring down my 6. 3 fits into 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract that. Now I'll bring down my 9. 3 fits into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay. And now I'm left with 0, and of course nothing remaining. So I'll finish the question by replacing the decimal above the dividend in the quotient in the same position. So that's step 4. $123 is the quotient. So what that means is that 36.9 divided by 0.3 is 123. The quotient is 123. All right, Falcons. Here's a little question that we're going to solve that's a real applicable example in the real world. Here we have a sale. Toilet paper. An 8-pack of toilet paper is on sale for $2.96. Here's our question. If toilet paper is on sale for $2.96 for an 8-pack, how much will each roll cost? Great question. So the essential question we're trying to answer is 2.96 divided by 8, where 8 represents the number of toilet paper rolls and 2.96 is the price. Step 1 tells us to make the divisor a whole number by moving the decimal to the right. You'll notice that the divisor is 8 and is already a whole number, so that means we do not have to do anything for step 1. Step 2 tells us to move the decimal point to the right in the dividend, the same amount of places that we moved it in step 1. Because we did nothing in step 1, that means we will not move the decimal point in step 2. Step 3 says to divide. This is where we will begin. 8 does not fit into 2, but it does fit into 29 if I just look at these two without the decimal. So I'll place a 0 here, and 8 does fit into 29 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24, which leaves me with 5. If I bring down the 6, leaves me with 56. 8 does fit into 56 7 times. 7 times 8 is 56. Subtract that, that leaves me with 0. So now what I will do is I will replace the decimal above the dividend in the quotient line in the same position. That's step number 4. There's my answer, 0.37, otherwise known as 37 hundredths. 2.96 divided by 8 equals 0.37. So what that means is that each toilet paper roll cost 37 cents. That wraps up another math video with yours truly, Mr. Dunn. To all my Falcons out there, have a great week. Don't forget, be respectful, be responsible, be safe, be kind.